Hello, survivors, and welcome to another Silly Saturday video. In today's video, as you can see in front of us, we actually have 5 wild boars sitting in our skill bar with 1 Bestial Wrath. Now, we've only gone Bestial Wrath because it only affects our minions, it doesn't affect us, and it gives them its movement speed modifier as well as a multicast modifier, so it doesn't actually affect their cast frequency or anything like that. It's only movement speed and multicast, and we have actually got like no cast frequency whatsoever, so they are sitting on a 13.8 second cooldown, which is fantastic. But we do have quite a decent chunk of multicast with about 168% on the actual units, with about 200% increased damage modifier and extra units on nearly all of them as well. So we have +5 extra boars, so instead of 30 boars, we now have 35, which is fantastic. So let's go into our endless run. We also have absolutely every synergy possible. I believe we have hypothermia, impending doom, exposed weakness. We also have the what is it called again? Desperado. We just got that. Desperation, not Desperado. We've got ourselves poisonous blood. We have picked up quite a few multicasts, area of effect. We've also got ourselves thermal shock. What else do we have over here? Vicious strikes. I mean, we loaded in this one over here. So gangrenes here as well. It's just, quite insane what we have been picking up with regards to upgrades. Even brutal strikes is there, so I think that covers all of them. I think we did get all of them. Desperation, thermal shock, just with regards to the actual synergies. I don't know, maybe I missed one or two. You can let me know down in the comment section if I did, but otherwise, as you can see, there's a whole lot of green on the screen. They have a huge amount of area of, well, not a huge amount, but they got a decent chunk of area effect as well. I think if they had any skill had this amount of area of effect on it, it'd probably be screen wide as well. So, just a fantastic little build that we've got going on over here. Really nice thing as well is if there's a lot of enemies around a boss and they all die to the rot, then obviously the rot is going to spread to the boss and it just dies a whole lot quicker. So we can skip active skills. I don't know, that keeps reactivating itself currently. We are on 100% crit, so we go for the fatal strikes. There's nothing nice there. We don't want relentless. We don't need anything there really. Go for multicast and then a merciless as well, since we do have 100% crit chance. We did have a lot of crit already, not from our tree, but from just grabbing it. So hopefully the boars are critting as well, quite a decent amount. So the multicast is going to help with that, and there is impending doom, so they do cause dazed on enemy targets, which means that they are going to crit more onto those targets as well. Unfortunately, crit mastery doesn't work on our boars. It would be nice if it could, but not necessary when you are doing curse 0 runs anyway. So let's go re-roll over here. Oh, nothing really fantastic to see. And then we can go for our multicast again with a nice magnetic. Why not? It's there anyway. And I guess we'll just take the poison because there was nothing really better there. Alright, and even though we are on Endless Cycle 3, as you can see, we do just destroy absolutely everything. Our runes were sure-footed, just so I take less damage, a reroll mastery and singular focus. But we didn't really need the sure-footed. Nothing really hits me unless I'm just talking about what we have picked up and I get hit by things randomly. But other than that, we don't really get hit. We do have a lot of boars on the screen. As you can see, there are a lot of them running around. And you can see their poor bodies disappearing every time the new ones spawn as well. I don't think I've actually really taken note of that before, but I think just because of their shape and how they die, it's kind of more noticeable than the skeletons were. So that's quite interesting. Haven't really paid attention to that before until now. Alright, let's go. Fragility, some multicast. We're looking for power, not for cast frequency. So we will... Oh, that's really weird. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be higher. So we will actually go for cast frequency. I'm so sure earlier or previously this had a duration modifier on it. That's very weird. I'm sure I had a 14-second duration. So I'm not sure what happened there, but it is what it is. We just got hit really hard there by something. Not paying attention. So obviously that hurts quite a bit. Kill the ice. Column-a-thon. Oh, bless me. Sorry guys, excuse me. Just had a little bit of a sneeze there. Alright, we still want more area of effect. Grab that. Damage is perfectly fine. Grab the damage. We are going to lock the damage over here because we do want the cast frequency and then the damage. So that is fantastic as well. And then again, we got hit for quite a chunk of damage again. Not sure what's hitting us, but I haven't really seen much life sitting around anywhere. Here's one over here, but I don't think... There we go, we did manage to get it. I don't know if there's anything else sitting all over the place, but not that it matters. We should be good now. By the time we level up, we'll get more. We need, what, like 7 or 8 levels, and we should be full life. And we'll probably land up finishing the game or the run before that. So very interested to see how much damage these boars have actually done. It would be really cool to see how much rot damage they did, but I don't think we are able to see stats like that in the actual game. So that's unfortunate. So I was really sure that we got duration already. I don't think you can lock skills if you don't have any skill points to spend. So we are going to see that as well. Let's just see if that is bugged or if it isn't. And it's not, but we did get another potency. So now we're a bit stuck here. We are on an 11-second cooldown right now. We'll just take the duration. And now we have a longer lasting effect. So fantastic. It's up all the time now. At least on the minions until they are respawned. So unfortunately it doesn't last the same cooldown as them, so they respawn before it occurs. So we are going to actually need a lot more cast frequency just so that we can have it going on a similar timer to the boars. But by the time I've actually done all of that, it's too late and the run will be over. But just something like that that you need to, some small detail like that that you need to kind of look at and think about and try and adapt and change while you are playing, just so that you can say, okay, well, 11 seconds is too fast. Their timing is a bit off, so we actually need to get an even faster timer over here. And we are actually going to go for the multicast though. And there's another cast frequency, so that's perfect anyway. So that was 1.1 seconds. I don't think it's changed it enough, not yet. However, although it looks like it has now, because this is proccing after they respawn, at least in a certain cycle. So it's gonna proc again now, that's fine, but at least when these guys respawn, a second or two later, they can get the buff. A bit of a wrong timing, but it's fine, it works out eventually anyway. So multicast nature, cool. We're getting so much multicast, it is actually gross. 240% from that, and on the tree we have 150%, so nearly, what's that, 400% multicast, and they obviously hitting a lot more than they should be. Okay, nothing interesting happening here. Ah, okay. Guess we'll go for the poison and the HP. I mean, I was mid-dodge there, so I'm not sure how we got hit. Because we have so much area of effect as well, we don't have to worry about the Bestial Wrath reaching the minions. They are going to reach them regardless where they are because of how much AoE we actually have. So we're not too worried about that. Our area of effect is on 160%, and this has 90% modifier on it as well, so that's 250% area of effect on the skills as well, so we're not too worried about how much I mean distance wise, because we know we'll be in distance regardless of where we are. So it's just fantastic to know every single one of them will get the buff. Alright, potency for the Bestial Wrath, that's fine as well. That's going to make them faster and have even more multicast. So this Bestial Wrath setup would actually work so good with our summon targets, but you know, who doesn't like a boar? Alright, so there's more cast frequency, that's fantastic, and then another increased number to the boars, so very good over there. Ooh, that was unfortunate. That's what happens when we don't concentrate. You can walk into the enemy's AoEs and die for it. So that was really unfortunate. Not the biggest of deals, but very irritating to occur nonetheless. I don't know if anyone saw that, but I was mid-dodge. Anyway, it is what it is. And that's time. So we did it. We lived. We nearly never, for some odd reason. I don't know what happened there, but you know, we nearly also went through the purple portal. That would have been funny. Oh man. Okay, Summon Boar dealing 354 million damage. I believe our summon archers actually dealt more damage, but they are a lot faster hitting and harder hitting from what I know. But as you can see, pretty decent amount of damage. And as we can see over here, the effective damage was 354 million, but their total damage was 453 million damage. No, not million, billion, sorry. Gosh. That's 354 billion and 453 billion. This is 354 billion, not million. No, I'm being completely silly and don't know numbers. That oh, I'm tired. Guys, that is million, not billion. Billion would be one more number over there. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's just numbers. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.